this. So this is the first one. It's the lighthouse. We do have our trig ratios, and I'm just going to go down. I'm going to write them next to it. Scrap paper helps. I'm not saying you have to use scrap paper, but scrap paper helps. And I usually just write it out. I just say, so let me write it in black. I say sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So remember that SOHCAHTOA? Cosine is equal to adjacent to the angle over its hypotenuse. And then tangent is equal to the opposite over adjacent. So this is the stuff that we, I want to say you're supposed to memorize, you should memorize, but if you don't, it's okay. So they gave us something here. They said, okay, for x, for cosine of x, so x is this angle, they're saying the adjacent side, cosine is adjacent, so I'm just going to fill it in. I'm going to say this is A, and this is H, right? So A and H. So they're saying A is 17 and H is 45. The hypotenuse is always like this outside thing. So I know this is 145 over here. I know adjacent, so if I go like this, that's opposite the angle. I'm not looking for that because adjacent would be right here. Now, I'm going to look at y and do the sine of y. Let's use a different color here. Let's use blue, something a little different. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite this one right here is going to be 144. And the hypotenuse, it says here, is 5,185. That's big. So the question goes, find the height of the lighthouse. So according to this, the height of the lighthouse, which I filled everything out, has to be 144. That's my answer. Now, I could have calculated. I could say, okay, this is 17. 17 is an odd number, right? And then I could say, okay, the distance from the hypotenuse to the other side has to be one apart. It's an odd number. So one less than a hypotenuse is 144. And it works. So therefore, the answer to the first problem is C. But just in case, I'm going to do problem 2 also. I'm going to do the exact same thing that we just did to try to figure stuff out. Oh yeah, this is going to be easy. I already got the answer without doing any work. So again, I got that SOHCAHTOA thing. I know tangent here is equal to, and I just really want to use 2 colors. Tangent is equal to opposite over adjacent. So opposite x, so across from x, has to be 40. And then adjacent is got to be here. This is 9 because technically this is a right angle, so this has to be the hypotenuse. So I'm going to do the same thing for this other side. It said find the sine. They told me that sine was 40, so sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So if I do opposite, it's saying this is 40 over the hypotenuse, which is 401. So without doing any work, I'm done. Because it said, what's the height of the lighthouse? Well, tangent said the height of the lighthouse was 40, And sine said the height of the lighthouse is 40, so the answer has to be 40. They both said the same thing. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to go through and see if you can find the angle. So you can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, doing the same thing. You're just going to use that opposite. You're going to just use these things, this terminology here. If you're looking for cosine, sine, it's opposite over hypotenuse. If you're looking for cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. If you're looking for tangent, opposite over adjacent. And then you're just seeing if one of them gives you the height of the lighthouse. And that's it.